Ramblin Reploids.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Ramblin Reploids. My name is Coleman X, and today, for the first time ever, I am joined by...
Hi everybody, it's me, Power Guy. How's it going? It's great to be here. It's great to be rambling. What's up, brother?
Aw, man, not too much. How have you been?
I've been good. Things are good. Things are great.
That's good, that's great. I'm happy that's good and great.
Yeah.
And, just to immediately date when we're recording, congratulations on the merch rollout. That's fantastic.
Man, thank you. It's been a long time coming. It's something I want to do for a long time. I have some really nice channel artists. They're some really good friends of mine, and we made some merch together, and we're gonna hopefully sell some and yeah, give people merch that they want, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope people like it. I don't know. But
Hey, from what I've seen, it looks really cool. I'm really happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
And just I'm gonna front load this. Anybody that's watching this that hasn't checked out Power Guy, go do that. There's links everywhere. You gotta look there. You gotta look there. There's links. Just click one.
Oh, brother, thank you. I appreciate
The Rockman and Forte. Oh, I'm sorry. The Rockman and Forte episode is my favorite.
I put a lot of love into that one.
It was really funny.
A lot of work goes into those videos. It's been a while since I put out another one, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Big plans in the future, but hopefully not a challenger from the future. Ha 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 ha! That game's dog water.
I've never played it.
You shouldn't. You should not play it. Don't. Do not find the Bandai Wonder Swan. Do not find a copy of Rockman and Forte 2, and do not put it in.
I'll remember to not do those things.
Thank goodness. and if you fail to do those steps, there's this one part halfway through the game. Just make sure you do not turn your Wonder Swan sideways, okay? I have no idea what they were thinking with that, but the Wonder Swan should not be turned sideways.
I am now genuinely curious.
Damn it. That's the opposite of what I was going for. No. I've opened Pandora's box.
No.
Now you're
Street Fighter
trapped.
Cross Tekken. No.
But yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Dude, I'm happy to have you here.
I've been a fan of the show for a while. I love popping in. You know, I'm not like a ginormous Mega Man lore guy, but I love learning something new about the series I grew up with. And yeah, I always learn something. I always have a laugh when I watch your stuff. So thank you very much for the entertainment that you provide.
Oh, well, that means a lot. Thank you. But, you know, I just want to get right down to it. You know, you just kind of exploded onto the scene out of nowhere, and it was Mega Man, you know, which is not the biggest thing right now as far as mass appeal, but you're just pulling numbers. Like what made you want to go to Mega Man, like, immediately? You know, you just started like, boom, I'm doing Mega Man 1 through, you know, whatever, and you just keep going. Like, what started that? Was it just the love for the series, or, you know, what do you got?
Yeah, Mega Man is my favorite childhood series. When I started my channel, it wasn't supposed to just be Mega Man. I was planning on just doing a couple videos on Mega Man kind of the start, because, like, my kind of backstory as Power Guy is also very similar, very, like, inspired by the series and stuff. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna cover the first 6 games, I'm gonna tease a little bit of, you know, sort of my past, my lore, if you will, and I didn't expect anything. I went in like, hey, I'll make a couple memes, I'll post something on Reddit, see what happens, and I just was absolutely blown away by how supportive the Mega Man community is to content creators. And once I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make a couple more Mega Man videos and, you know, kind of lean into it some more, because, you know, people seem to like it, and I like the series, and I honestly, getting into it, I had no idea the kind of online presence that the Mega Man community had. I was completely taken by surprise, but it was a happy surprise, and I'm happy that I've been kind of accepted into the community. It's a very nice community to be in.
Yeah, I remember like when you first, you know, came around on the scene, and I was just always seeing art. I'm like, who is this orange guy? Orange guy everywhere. Like, what is this? And then just like I saw some videos, and I'm like, I get it now. You know, and then I was like, oh man, look at these numbers. Like, he's doing something right that I'm not doing. But I'm just so happy, you know, that someone can just basically come in out of nowhere. And, you know, because as far as Mega Man stuff right now, like, officially we're starving, you know. Yeah. So when we have someone come in and do a really, it's like, I don't know, I'd call your stuff like a really unique take on just like a review, you know, like it's like a LP and a review, like, mashed into one, and it just has this really unique flair, and it's just, I don't know, I marathoned all the episodes last night because I was like, I don't think I've seen them all, so here we go, and it was just so much fun.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I mentioned, I was just planning on doing the first 6 episodes, and they're supposed to be kind of like a Let's Play and a review mixed together. Because, I mean, originally when I started the channel, I was like, I wanna stream, but I wanna kind of introduce myself in a video format before I stream. So I was like, I should probably do it kind of more like a Let's Play, so that when people watch streams, it's like, oh, he's doing a Let's Play, it's a stream, and they kind of intersect a little bit. And then, since I've started streaming and continuing to do the videos, they've kind of, I had to try a couple different things. Like, the Game Boy videos were closer to a review than a Let's Play, because I was like, well, I already played these games on stream, I should try and add something new. Maybe I don't know, talk about game design of music or whatever. And I quickly learned I'm not much of a game reviewer. I don't know a whole lot about game design. I know what makes me smile, I know what makes my brain feel good, but I don't really know how to convey it. And especially when you're playing games this, well, I realized this as soon as I got to Mega Man 7. It's like, what is there left to say about that game? You know, as far as game design goes and gameplay, and it's like it's kind of already been solved and covered. So I was like, what can I do? And so those next couple of videos, 7, 8, and Mega Man and Bass, they kind of evolved into, I sort of treated them more like a abridged series with like the skits and stuff, and kind of try to do kind of a return to form with like the Let's Plays, and just try to overload it with as many jokes as I could. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with those. But I guess the bottom line is those videos kind of evolved in a way that I really couldn't predict at all. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing next. I have no idea.
Isn't that just kind of the fun part, though? When something works and you're like, oh, all right, now what? You know, like it's an interesting feeling when that sort of thing happens.
It is very interesting. It's it's constantly an arms race with yourself to try and make things better. It's an arms race with the viewers to provide something they want, and then it's also another arms race with yourself to figure out, you know, what you want, what you actually want to make, and that kind of stuff. Finding out what works, finding out what you like, and finding out what other people like. And it's definitely a challenge, but it's a fun one. So I've very much enjoyed my time working on all of my videos and stuff like that.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that. That's fantastic. I gotta ask, do you like do all the cutaway animations yourself, or
oh yeah,
do you have like someone help you? That's awesome. Like, do you have like a background in like Flash animation from back in the day or something, or?
How'd you guess?
Really? Okay.
Well, not like anything good. I used to do like stick fight animations, and that's kind of how I learned to. That's how I learned how it works, at least. And just a couple of years ago, I taught myself pixel art, just sort of like a baseline amount, and I kind of get how animation works and how pixel art works, and yeah, that's just how it works. It's just how. The only thing I don't do is if you see any really high quality art on the channel, it's not me. You can tell everything's made as long as it looks kind of crappy. Either like MS Paint or like you know, like old Sprite comic quality. That's all me.
That's awesome. Do you also do your own thumbnails, or is that a mixture? Okay.
From the first 6, when they all kind of look like MS Paint or like super memey, that's all me. And then for pretty much all of the ones recently have been either commissioned from people online or people I know personally, my channel artists. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Even you know, like when it's just you and you're doing like the crappier, you know, stuff. Man, it got people to click. I've seen it. I know what's up.
People love a crappy thumbnail. It's great. I get comments all the time like, man, I miss the MS Paint thumbnails.
Yeah, dude, you sold out.
Yeah.
It's like back when I watched you growing up, it was a year ago.
Yeah, what the hell? It just got to a point where it's like, man, I want to get this video out, but it's gonna take me like 2 hours to draw a thumbnail in MS Paint, and I would rather reach out to somebody and make it look better, and also, you know, support another artist type thing. So yeah. That's just where it's gotten to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, you know, when it's like, man, I can't make my vision myself, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have to reach out for help, but it's always it's definitely fun, you know, like when it's, you know, like a friend, you know,
for sure.
that's helping. It's just, I don't know, it's a lot more fun to have a really collaborative. It's like, what if we did this and this and this, just back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, on the mega editorial stuff, when me and Sprinkling are coming up with you know, thumbnail ideas, it's just like, that's the most fun part, you know. We just like bounce ideas back and forth, and
Sprinkling does great work. I'm
right?
always a fan of their work.
Right? She's fantastic. I don't know how she does it. Like I've watched her draw before, and I'm like, this it's like a miracle happening in front of me.
Yeah.
Why can't I do this? You know, because like back in the day, I was like, it's like, I'm good at art. I'm gonna, you know, I'm going to draw forever. And then eventually I met, you know, who is now my wife. I met her, and she was like, hey, I draw. It's like, oh, cool. Oh, this is really good. And then I stopped picking up a pencil, you know, and then she got too busy because, you know, my wife used to do like old LP like thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but then, you know, life got in the way. And then one day, Sprinkling reached out and she's like, "Hey, I draw stuff. Can I help you?" You know,
That's the best.
And I was like, "Sure, buddy." You know, and then we became really close friends after that. You know, and it's just great. You know, when you're putting something out there and you're helping other people to put their work out there, it just like this feedback loop, you know, and it just keeps going and going.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Support artists. Support artists. Support artists. Support artists.
Yes.
And it's especially nice when you've got friends that do art, because I don't know about you, but when you've got crippling social anxiety, it's difficult to, you know, reach out and like, hey, can you draw me but I'm smiling on the next to me and Mega Man, we're smiling. Like, it's hard to go to a complete stranger and do that. Yeah, we're like holding hands and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I totally get it. Like, even though I have like two shows where I am talking, I cannot stand talking. Like, I don't like phone calls. I don't like meeting new people. You know, like I can't do it. But I guess when there's like a common topic of interest, it's like, okay, you know, I'm in. Like, you know, I could do this. We're over here having fun. We're just talking about nonsense. And you know, like this is great. I don't feel bad at all. But if I have to call to check when a doctor appointment is, I'm like, what are the specials? No, that's pizza. You know, and it's just a nightmare. So I totally see where you're coming from.
Yeah, there's no pressure to be normal on the internet. Usually, that's what gets me. Unless you're like I said, like asking to collaborate with someone, and then you have to, you know, at least try to be normal for the first 5 seconds, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just say the stupid thing that you want to. It's like, oh, I just thought of a really funny joke.
Yeah.
That would be perfect in this situation. Yeah, it's just you don't do that. Not at the beginning.
It's against the rules.
Life lessons with Ramblin Reploids.
You can't be weird for at least 3 fortnights after you meet someone. That's 3 games of Fortnite.
Oh man, but yeah. So I gotta ask. I'm sure it's been discussed, but I haven't been digging through the comments too much. X series when? See, to the viewers at home, that's the weird thing that you're not supposed to say within the first 3 minutes.
I failed. It's okay. We're like 18 minutes in or so.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Listen, I need to say this to you and all the viewers. So most of the comments I got are, when is Mega Man 9? But Mega Man X sort of along those lines too. When I was talking about before, like, I wasn't originally supposed to be, like, super Mega Man focused, I'm kind of realizing that if I want to grow as a creator, I can't only do Mega Man stuff. Not because it won't work. I think I could honestly keep making Mega Man videos forever if I wanted to, but there's sort of, like, I want to extend kind of my outreach outside of that sphere, you know, so
yeah, absolutely.
People can watch my videos and they don't have to, you know, be a Mega Man fan to understand it and that kind of stuff. So I'm more so focusing on just retro games in general. I did a video on Kid Icarus. I did a video, or I'm working currently on a video for the original Legend of Zelda that I think is going to be really, really fun.
I'm excited for that one. I love the first Zelda. So
yeah.
I'm always interested to see what people think about it.
Yeah, it's a wild ride, and there's a lot to talk about. It's a big and weird game, and I don't know, retro games in general are it's kind of my hyperfixation for the last year and a half.
Welcome to my life. I have a Zelda 1 question now.
Yeah.
When you get the blue ring, what color does Link's tunic turn in your eyes? Is it white? Is it blue? Is it periwinkle? What do you call it? Because okay, back in the day, I played this on a crappy CRT, and it was the white suit. Like it was off white, sure, it was like white with a tinge of blue, but always called it the white suit forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's white. Like it's gotta be.
Okay, thank you. Just I'm used to people being like, it's obviously blue.
It's teal. It's periwinkle.
I've seen some emulator settings where it just straight looks blue. So yeah. I mean, if that's your only exposure, then sure. But the very few pieces of merchandise, that have come out with that, like there was a 2-inch 8-bit figure.
Yeah.
And it looks like, like barely off white. And I'm like, that's the white. I'm pretty sure it said white.
That's it.
Tunic Link or white Link, because they had the red one, the white one, the green one. So I'm like, okay, good.
He's got the ring on his finger. Turn him white.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a blue ring, but whatever.
White plus, blue plus green equals white.
That's true. I've seen the color wheel.
I don't have an art degree, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Source, just trust me, bro. Oh, I love Zelda 1. When I was really little, like that was just the main outlet for my imagination. Because like me and my parents would play it together, and we wouldn't get far at all.
Yeah.
Like
how could you? That game makes no sense.
I know, but it was so much fun. And then just finding stuff around the house that looked like Zelda items. It's like the letter. It was like, oh, there's a newspaper in the yard and it's in a blue wrapper. That looks like the letter. Oh, there's a candle in our refrigerator. That's the candle. It was like being like 3 or 4 and playing video games. And then when you're not playing video games, you're playing video games in your imagination. Like, that's like...
Yeah.
I don't remember, obviously it was forever ago. I don't remember much about that, but what a good feeling that was.
Yeah. Totally relate to that.
Yes. That's the only one. But, I do hope you eventually, come back into the Mega Man fold, because there's...
Of course.
It's like I could see it being like a seasonal thing. It's like gonna do other stuff and then a Mega Man sprinkling here and there and then other stuff. Like just like seasonal breaks.
Yeah. I have sort of a mantra with content creation where I try to work in silence, because I find that if you talk about your plans to do something, it lowers your chance of actually doing it. There's sayers and then there's doers. It fulfills the same kind of electrical, chemical, whatever in your brain to say something than to do it. So I really don't want to say too much. The one thing I'll say is the Mega Man videos I've made are incredibly special to me. They are more than just me trying to make content to, get ad revenue or whatever. They are something different. They've evolved, and I don't think I could make another video and phone it in, or not to say I'm gonna phone in my other videos on retro games, but they're different, So I do plan on returning to Mega Man, but I want to make it really special, and I don't think I have the ability to make it as special as I want it to be right now. So
okay.
A return to the series will happen for sure, and I have big ideas that I really want to be able to do, but not right now. We'll see. Eventually. It'll be crazy. It'll be great. As long as I'm not, as long as I don't die before then.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. But we'll be ready to welcome you back with open arms. You know that.
Hell yeah. I won't be gone long. I promise. It's not goodbye. See you later.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll still be playing Mega Man games all the dang time on stream and stuff. It's just this is different.
Yeah, I get it. That's like, especially with your style of stuff. Like, you just gotta let what happens happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me cook.
What happens happens. What happened? You know what I'm trying to say. Let him cook.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let me cook.
But no, it's fantastic. I'm very happy to see your growth. I'm glad that our beloved little series could help kickstart that, and I want to see it just go above and beyond. And then, you know, like maybe if a new game gets announced or something, then boom, there's your your slide back into home play. You're like, I'm back, baby.
Moly. Yeah. Can't wait. You know, I was really hoping this what was
the Summer Game Fest?
June 9th? Yeah, Summer Game Fest. I was sure, man.
They were Capcom was hyping it up.
They were sending out letters to everybody, all the Capcom creators. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, I know. It was like, it was nuts how much they were pushing it. But to be fair, the Street Fighter 6 character reveals, pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty hype. I just
so,
thought
yeah,
for sure.
I know, like I was, you know, I like to hype responsibly.
Yeah.
You know, but after they started really pushing, I was like, this might be something.
This could really happen.
But yeah, maybe they're. I always, you know, say just wait till December. That's the anniversary month. You know, that's when things happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, Mega Man. I'll let you come out of your pantry.
Oh, hey, Mega Man, you want to come into my house again and pretend like you got a new game again? Sure. Here, I made dinner. Don't eat it all. We still need some. Okay, there goes my hype dinner. All right. See you in December.
See you, Mega Man. Oh boy. But you know what? Even after everything, you know, I have faith. I think something's cooking. You know, because Mega Man 11 sold really well. You know, it'd be silly to not do something.
Yeah, for sure. We're bound to get something eventually. It's just, I have no idea when.
Yeah. Hopefully soon. This is the year. We got it. Oh, come on.
My grandkids will definitely know what happened to Rock on the Moon. By then, it has to be.
I'll be on my deathbed. You know, great grandkid will walk up and say, "Axel wakes up."
Oh my god!
They dropped the plot point 10 minutes after the game started. Oh!
In my deathbed. Hey, Peepaw guy. Who's this bass character in Mega Man 12? Bass is in Mega Man 12. And I just flatline. I'll be happy.
Don't you mean bad?
I thought he was a fish. For sure.
He comes in with Splash Woman being like, alright, power couple's finally here.
Oh my god. I personally ship Auto and Splash Woman.
Like, because the end of Mega Man 9?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
They're definitely something.
That's, okay, I can see it. Auto knows what's up.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He's got a couple of screw looses, and that's what the ladies like.
That's what I was about to say. That's how you get them. You look a little unhinged. I'm into it.
A little? Not just a little, baby. Let me show you my Hyperbolt.
Let me show you my building that I built that looks like my friend Eddie.
I turned him into a house. Isn't that freaking insane? I live inside him.
And get this, you enter through the crotch.
You really do, huh?
Take me home.
I made the crotch telescopic to pick you up. Why?
Why?
Use a ladder or something.
Or like, just don't give the building legs. Let it sit on the ground like a building.
You ever heard of a square or a cube? That's how most buildings are, my boy.
Oh, he's so dreamy. I can't quit you. No, she comes up and just says, I can fix him, and then tosses him the hyperbolt.
Oh my god.
See, there you go. I feel like every Ramble has that thing that if I were a good artist, I would say that's the thing I'm drawing. There you go. Splash Rumble with the hyperbolt.
The cutaway gag. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
One day.
Absolutely beautiful.
Artists have so much power. You just do whatever you want.
You can make anything.
I have some VTuber friends that they just draw their own thumbnails every stream. It's like, what? How? You have a new thumbnail for every stream. That's crazy.
Ugh. It's a power and a talent that we'll never know.
Yeah.
Oh well, more power to you. If you can, if you can do that, then you keep it up. That's
Listen here, viewer, right now. If you're thinking about picking up a pencil and you have time to pick up a pencil, pick up the pencil. Do it. Just do it. Just make something. Please do it. I promise you it'll be worth it. One day when you're old and gray and you know how to draw something, it'll all be worth it. It doesn't have to be drawing. You could also, like, I don't know, sing a song. You could
play an instrument.
Do a little dance. Just do something.
Do 3 cartwheels in a row.
Well, that's a lot. But
I mean,
think about how cool that would be. Yeah.
I know. Just put a red cap and a red T-shirt on, say you're Diddy Kong, and start doing cartwheels.
Get a little running start.
There you go. So I think we're nearing the end of this, but I do have one last question.
Sure, hit me.
All right.
Not too hard.
Okay. All right. I'll be gentle.
Thank you.
But so let's bring this back around to Mega Man. You know, we'll start with Mega Man. We'll end with Mega Man.
Hell yeah.
So out of the Mega Man games that you've covered, which game is your favorite? Not which episode necessarily, but just which one is your favorite? I mean, it could be, if you have a tie, there's a tie. Just, you know what? Which ones do you like?
It is, I always say Mega Man 8's my favorite. 8 is just, I replay that game once a year at least. I just can't get enough of the, I don't know, I find the boss order really, really fun. The upgrades are super fun. The voice acting is incredible. The anime cutscenes are just super, super good.
Yeah.
And
the cutscenes are on like another plane of existence. They're super cool.
That era of Mega Man is just, oh, it's so good. 8 and X4 they live rent-free in my head.
Yeah. X4 is what made me buy a PlayStation. Like, my friend rented it, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm 7. You know, or how old I was. Actually, the way it started is, you know, my friend calls me, and he's like, you gotta come over. I have this Mega Man game, and Zero says, damn. Oh my god.
He really does.
He says it like 2 or 3 times. And then you know, like, we saw the cutscenes and I was like, this is blowing my mind. I didn't think games could do that.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Like, I had all the cutscenes from 8 and X4 eventually just like recorded onto a VHS tape, so I could watch them whenever I want.
Oh,
and I thought that was super cool.
The original YouTube all cutscene compilation on VHS.
Dude.
Yeah, those games are absolutely beautiful treasures on this freaking earth. The only other game that's close, actually, like recently has kind of moved up in my tier is Mega Man and Bass. I played it for the first time last year on stream, and very, very hard game, as I'm sure most people will tell you. But as I've sort of covered it more and more, and you learn kind of the ins and outs of it, it becomes really, really fun to go through and like challenge yourself and get through. I did a 100 CD run on stream one time, and that was really fun to plan out the route for. And recently I did a charity marathon where I played it again, and everybody in the chat was like, he's gonna die in Mega Man and Bass, because the marathon, the whole goal was to get through Mega Man 1 through 11 without getting a game over. And everyone was like, Mega Man and Bass, he's gonna die to the stupid the flying thing that punches the platforms. But although the game is really, really hard, the sections that seem unfair are actually really fair if you know like the ins and outs and tricks of it. So I've had a real blast learning that game. My only critique is it needs some anime cutscenes. That's all we're missing.
Yeah, like playing as Mega Man, it is a take your time type thing. You know, like it is, you know, as cool as it is to play as Mega Man, you know, whatever. But Bass controls like a dream.
Holy moly!
Like double jumping out of a dash? Are you kidding me?
There is no character as mobile as Mega Man and Bass. Like he's incredible.
I was so disappointed with Mega Man 10 with Bass because, like, you know, like he plays fine, but there's no dedicated dash button, which is still messes me up. Yeah, it should be illegal, and you know, also no double jump. But I mean, you know, like the game wasn't built for a double jump. Like I get it, but I was playing Mega Man 10 the other day because I needed some footage, and I kept just trying to dash and double jump, and it just kept messing me up. I kept jumping off cliffs. Yeah. But yeah, Rockman and Forte Bass is just. If Bass comes back playable, just please do it that way. It was so much fun.
Please give him the dash and the double jump. He's the strongest robot. Like he's literally he says it all the time. He's the strongest. Give him the strongest movement. Please.
So much fun. Just that, like, you know, you go to the games that people say aren't, you know, the best, you know, like Rockman and Forte and Mega Man X6. You know, because X6 has the best controlling Zero out of any game that Zero's been featured in. You know, in my humble opinion. I think the way that Zero controls just feels so good in X6, and then the same with Bass and Rockman and Forte. It just feels just like perfect. Those are such strong examples.
X6 is really, really fun too. It's a very good example of games that get a bad rap just because they're hard. I don't know. I beat X6 as a kid, I think.
Yeah, I did too. I did.
It's not too bad.
Like, yeah, X6 is like technically it's not good, you know, because like some design decisions, you know, a lot of the nightmare effects are garbage. Yeah. You can't get into gate 1 with half the, you know, the roster. you know, like stuff like that. It's, you know, objectively
fight is kind of bull crap.
Yeah. It's objectively terrible, but there's a really good game under the surface. Yeah. And especially with the that patch that fixes things. And then just, you know, we're living in the future, baby. You can play that version, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried any of the patched versions of X5 or X6, but I should.
They are really good, especially the X5 one, because I'm, you know, not the biggest fan of X5 because it's so slow and it stops you every, you know, 10 seconds.
Not a Guns N' Roses fan, huh?
Quiet, sweet child of mine. But like they just add a option that's like navigator on or off, like just like you could have done that simple. and then just a skip cutscene button, and then it's 10 times better.
Yeah.
But there was a, you know, we're on patches now. There's a Rockman and Forte patch that just lets you switch characters.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Have you played it? It's super fun. I've got that one, and I've got it paired with a thing that lets you equip more than one of the shop items.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Dude, it's so much fun. And, you know, if you switch characters in a spot that's different, like when you're fighting Final King, and he's in that tall thing, you know, Mega Man has that platform that appears. If you switch characters, the platform just, boop, it pops into existence.
Oh, wow.
It's a technical marvel. Because you don't go to the menu to switch. You just, like, I think hold down and select, or something like that, and then like you just push like a 2-button combination, and then bloop, you're a different character. It's really insane. It's super fun. I highly recommend it. That would be a fun 100 CD thing. You know, get it all in one go.
Yeah, that would be cool for sure. I apparently there are some glitches that let you collect everything as Mega Man, but I don't want to learn zips and stuff. It's weird.
Getting pushed through the wall with the ice. My immersion. Well, I mean, you know, when you get pushed into the wall, you're really immersioning.
Hey, true. Immersed in solid object. Wow.
You got immersion.
You got crushed.
I can fix him.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. But yeah, good choices. You know,
well,
for those just tuning in, I said, what's your favorite Mega Man game that you've covered?
Yeah.
Well, just, you know, to even the playing field, mine are 7 and 5, and I'd probably put Rockman and Forte as like number 3.
Okay.
And you haven't covered 9 yet, but 9 is up there. It's probably tied for 3rd place.
9's grown on me for sure.
9's really good. But
I used to just be salty. It was not 32-bit like 8, but it's a really good game.
It's really fun. Especially when it came out, I was like, oh my god, he's back.
Oh yeah.
And in Pog form.
He's back in Pog form on my WiiWare shop.
What?
I was playing Wii Tennis with this controller a second ago, and now I'm a blue guy. Let's go!
What the hey? When I swing the tennis racket, Mega Man shoots.
Wait, really?
I think you should get that checked out. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this ramble. This is a really fun one. Power Guy, thank you so much for being on.
Hey, thank you for having me. We'll have to do it again sometime.
And everyone out there, I guess we'll see you next time, so take it easy. Hey, thanks for watching. I want to give another thanks to Power Guy for being on the show, and I hope to see him again soon. Another big thanks to SilBee for editing this episode. And, as always, a big thank you to our channel members: SilBee, Droopy, Asterisk, Doranor, Sprinkwane, Masterman, Fusion Catalyst, Thy Gameplaya, AI Metalloid X, and the rest of our supporters. If you want your name on this list of wonderful people, consider channel memberships. Alright, be sure to check out Power Guy, and I'll see you next time.